It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, I'm looking at this roster, thinking about how the pieces fit together for this year, what the team's identity will ultimately be. Should get a little taste of that in this first preseason game. And we get to see the Brow in action tonight. Scary that it's still so early in his career. Kenny, just how good can Anthony Davis get?
Well, he's
Look
dominant.
at that brow you got right there.
Oh, my.
Whoa,
I have a double brow.
Man, that thing has a...
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight. We're going to bring you the start of the preseason NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. And the continued absence, Clark, of DeMarcus Cousins, the story for them.
And that news, Kevin, means this team faces a tough challenge. The production's going to be missed, and it's not a problem that you can just wave a wand and make go away. This is when everybody on that bench has to really band together.
So true. This is a huge opportunity for those guys on the bench to step up and show they can fill that void. It'll be fascinating to see the response from those guys.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Green is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. And Patrick Beverley last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here's Kuzma. Count it, good.
Every shot in the world at his disposal. LeBron with the soft teardrop over the top.
Leonard inside, guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma pulls it in.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
And the wide open shot from Green. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. First opportunity here in the preseason to go up against Los Angeles.
But remember, they won the season series against this club last year, so they are comfortable.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Rondo. LeBron's got his second basket of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to George. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Got a hand on it. George against LeBron. Zubac. That shot, no good. And it's the Lakers ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the flaw.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Green. Goes back up and finished off by Anthony Davis.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And with the league shortening the preseason, Smitty, what challenges does that present players and teams?
I think first, Kevin, far as players, you don't get a chance to build that camaraderie and trust with guys when you don't have as much time as we had. Then I think physically, you don't have a lot of time to get your game legs. And I understand you want to get a little bit more rest, but I would love to see where it goes back and where they can at least get together. Maybe not put as much time on the court, but they'll get a chance to just be around one another.
And guys probably right now, Steve, are spending more time on being physically fit when they go to camp than at any other time in league history.
Yeah, for sure. Not like my generation. We all stopped at fast food restaurants.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
This is what Leonard gives you. Reliable, productive, churns out positive plays.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Green passes to LeBron. Over George. James with the bucket.
Here's the thing. LeBron attracts so much defensive attention. Hard for him to wait for uncontested looks.
And George kicks to Magruder. They double him with Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Zubac, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. Well, Kevin, talking to coach, he said his team was ready to get out and start playing games again. But as an aside, he told me that some of his guys are simply happy that the grueling training camp is over. Sounds like his team is going to be in shape one way or another, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The Lakers with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's James. Second chance shot. He lays it in. LeBron's got 8 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Magruder passes to Leonard. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Last season, the Clippers had injury problems. 11 players missing a combined 264 games. Still had a winning record. Pretty impressive.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Here's Caruso. Kuzma makes it off the glass. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Harkless on the wing. Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shamet. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Williams can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for James. Here is McGee. Over Harrell. The shot's good from McGee.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Now, here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Shamet, guarded by Bradley. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Harkless with the bucket. 6 seconds left in the first. Here's Caruso. Sinks the 15-footer. Caruso's got his first basket of the night.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that...
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
My inspiration really came from my mother.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
That's their mindset, and these extra possessions have been converted into a lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Mo Harkless. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. The shot by Harkless, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter play.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screen.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cook's checked in, and the Lakers making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Here's McGee. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Kuzma inside. He's against Green. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Shamet, good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Daniels kicks to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Down low. The shot missing. Great D that time from Green. McGee against Harrell. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Here's Cook. The Clippers grab the miss.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Williams can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 4. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them one or two things that they could have done better.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron in for Avery Bradley. James looking it over. And the dunk by James.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Here's George. Buries it down low.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here is Daniels, defended by George. And the dunk by LeBron.
So difficult to stick with LeBron cutting off the pick and roll, one of his bread and butter moves.
It's tipped. And it's Davis with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
James with it. George picks him up. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. And James gets it to go.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Leonard dishes to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard against Davis. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers leading by 7. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard finds George. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Clock at 4. George. And that one goes long. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
And that one's good. James.
Well, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, push him outside, but then he drops that on you.
Here's Leonard. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 8.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's LeBron. And that one hits back iron.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
It's stolen by Davis. James kicks to Caruso. Tries again. McGee's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offense.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to the LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of... And it's just about time.
Thanks Thanks for being with us as we get going here once again. A preview of the upcoming NBA season ahead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Green, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a whole bunch of different guys. The list goes on and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
Here's Leonard, just 2 to shoot. Here's Zubac, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From the top of the key, basket counts.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Clippers trail by 14. Magruder passes to George. Back to Magruder. Outside, George. There's the pass to Magruder. And it's off from three-point range.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Green. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 16. Here's Zubac. Back to George. From past the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron with it. George picks him up. Pass to Davis. Right side, Rondo. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. George with no one around. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
A 3 from Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Clippers trail by 18. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
Lakers leading by 16. To the inside, Davis tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Harkless finds Zubac. Doesn't go that time. Great tee that time from Davis. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Williams against Rondo. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line. And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
And the rejection by Zubac. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Bradley, how he performed last season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
For sure. Things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He always seems to supply points for them in bunches.
Williams up on top. He's covered by Rondo. Williams kicks to Zubac. Knocked loose. Harkless the pass to Green. Los Angeles with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 16. Right side Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Last season, Anthony Davis, he didn't win MVP, but he was in the running. Was absolutely remarkable with his play on both ends of the floor. James Harden deserved the award, but in a lot of other seasons, Anthony Davis is your MVP.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Green, and it's Kawhi Leonard in for Harkless. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Anthony Davis, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Here's Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Caruso. Back to Caldwell Pope. Kicks to McGee. No one near him. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Smitty with Anthony Davis, you figure it's just a matter of time before he wins an MVP award. He finished 3rd this past year.
Yes, he's starting to reach his potential, and it's a scary prospect. Nobody can slow him down on offense, and defensively, he is so disruptive. Only a handful of players in this league can be as dominant as Davis over long stretches of the season.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Zubac finds Leonard. Now here's Harrell. Over Davis. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. 1st in blocks, 2nd in scoring, and one of the league's most ferocious rebounders. Always working. He was top 5 in that category.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Cook, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. Over to the left wing. Here's Cook. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. Williams can't hit. Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. James checked in for Los Angeles. .56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's McGee. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Leonard, that's for two. Here's George, 5 to shoot, on the money from 12 feet away. George has got 6.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Here's Davis. That's short off the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey guys, we need a run right here. Come on now.
Thanks for being with us as we get going here once again. A preview of the upcoming NBA season ahead. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
The Clippers again turning it over. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those two teams, I think I had my best run.
Here's Leonard, puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And for Leonard, it's not just the size, it's the skill level and his commitment to greatness.
James kicks to Davis. Back to James. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. LeBron's got 19 points. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
George against James. George with the bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Rondo against Beverly. With some arc, and Rondo with the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
And there's the bucket from Magruder.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's LeBron. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the inside, Harrell. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Davis. Cans the shot with nobody near him. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Leonard the pass to Beverly. Again, Los Angeles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Rondo kicks to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Last season, Anthony Davis took his defensive game to just another level. He was always a good defender, but he's starting to become dominant. With his quickness and length, he's just a menace on that end.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Leonard finds Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard from outside the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. And for his efforts on defense, Davis was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Anthony got some votes, and he might get even more this year. The man had a triple-double with blocks last season. He's the kind of player that makes everyone hear footsteps when he's on the floor.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many soured relationships, it seemed.
And he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
Good on the three-point shot.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Rondo passes to Green. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. George feeds it to Beverly. Now the pass to Leonard. The 10-footer. Davis with some nice D.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Zubac, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. No good from LeBron.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat-out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Clippers trailed by 5. Williams inside, headed by Green. Williams kicks to Zubac. Outside, George. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. That one a little long. Davis has gone 4 of 11 tonight. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
No luck that time either. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
I think that's the thing. You can't give away 1 second now. You're toast.
And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go, Rondo heading to the hoop. And good that time. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement. Game on the line. You need a guy who's willing to step up and deliver that sweet Lou.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game. Not sure who designed that play, but he makes it count.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up missing both free throws. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this huddle up about 2 things, the quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. And if they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbound.
Clark, what are coaches looking for when they watch and evaluate these preseason games?
Kevin, I think it runs the gamut. Who can I trust? Young players that perhaps could be part of the rotation. Rotations in general, how are we going to play best? What units are best together? What do we do well at each end of the floor? What are our best lineups? What's the fabric and personality of our team? I think those things are kind of what you're evaluating as you go through the preseason.
It's a good answer. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Green out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Green, Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A 3-ball, buries it from 3-point range. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3-ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Now, here's George. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. And it's Leonard missing. Up top, Kuzma. He's covered by Leonard. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
And stolen by James. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Kuzma passes to Rondo. That's tipped. Green kicks to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Zubac. George dishes to Leonard. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 6 points.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
The drive by Green. Here's Davis and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Takes it out to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. George. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Davis. Lakers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. First opportunity here in the preseason to go up against Los Angeles.
But remember, they won the season series against this club last year, so they are confident.
And, you know, even in the preseason, it may not be too soon to reassert that upper hand just from a psychological standpoint.
Here's Kuzma. No good. Shot missing. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Lakers last season hoped to compete, but that wasn't the case, Clark, as we saw. They'll look to do better this season.
Well, you look at last season, ended the year 11th in the West, learned about the direction they'll grow as a team, played at a very high pace, and I can expect Showtime to be back in full swing this season and in the coming seasons.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now, here's Kuzma. See that time from Leonard.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Rodney Magruder. The Lakers also with the sub. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
Now here's Harrell. Pass to Beverly. Leonard against Kuzma. This one for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Releases from 15, and there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. In the third spot, Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Leonard, that's for 2.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Kuzma passes to Rondo. LeBron outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. James has got his second basket.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
Here's George. Los Angeles with another miss.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
Now, here's George. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 11.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Davis.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth.
tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Clippers. George passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
LeBron outside. Outside for Davis. James outside. And the dunk by James.
And just unreal decision-making from James. An unguardable player in the pick and roll.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. The dish to Harrell. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. Shoots over Kuzma. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Kawhi Leonard has been on display. Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
Harrell is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. Then there's Mo Harkless. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Harkless. Williams scanning the floor. And that one no good to start him off on the night. The Lakers in the lead. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot, but Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
And Los Angeles guys shooting reasonably well, 45%. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Cook kicks to Caruso. Pass to McGee. Outside Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cook. Sinks the three-pointer. Cook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Over in the corner, Green. There's the pass to Harkless. Now, here's Zubac. Guarded by Bradley. Williams kicks to Harkless. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One of the buzzwords we hear all the time now, Clark, two-way player. But when you were out there, everyone had to be, it seemed to me, a two-way player.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's interesting when you see some of these terms that come into vogue. There's not much that's new under the sun in terms of the game. And clearly, two-way players were as valued in the past, even before me, as they are now. I just think it's part of the language of the game now where it's more prevalent.
Shamet is guarded by Davis. To the paint. Here's Green over Daniels. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump.
And finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And the shot goes in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Green. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Bradley passes to Caruso. Now here is McGee. Zubac's defending. McGee's shot is off.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Clippers moving the ball around. Shamet, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
They get it back. McGee finds Davis. Back to McGee. He can't get that one, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Out to the wing. Wide open look. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Caruso, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, leaving somebody that wide open is not prudent. I mean, you got to expect to get burned when you put that kind of effort forward.
And the Lakers call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
James wide open. Drops in the tray. James has got 9 points.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Zubac, the shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly. Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Now, here's Leonard. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zubac. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Kuzma, that's good.
Boy, you're asking for trouble anytime you let Kuzma get established inside. This guy knows how to score against tough defense.
LeBron against Beverly. Kicks to Leonard. Fires the 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Green against George. Back to Green. From outside, off the mark. Clippers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Beverly, the pass to Zubac. uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Here's LeBron. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting them, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Stolen by Zubac. Out left to the wing. Latrey buries the long-range jumper. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Green against George. Now here's Green. Pass to LeBron. Over Beverly. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to this preseason edition. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 16 points and 4 rebounds. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Thanks again for tuning in as we get going once again with our coverage of the NBA preseason. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Green, and it's Davis at the center position. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. 4 on the clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
From deep, George. Green with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Kuzma passes to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Count that bucket. George has got his second bucket.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Rondo against George. Outside Rondo. Plays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got his first bucket in this one.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Leonard draws the double. Here's Magruder. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Timeout.
Rondo's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Some changes for the Lakers. Bradley's checked in for LeBron. Troy Daniels comes in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Beverly looking around. Here's Green. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded. Leonard draws the double. Goes back up. And the layup good by Beverly. Beverly's got his second basket of the night.
Tell you what, the defense has to feel lost. I mean, Beverly is talented, really talented, and quite good at nailing those tough shots close to the basket.
Daniels kicks to Bradley. Back to Daniels. A three-pointer is right on target. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clippers trail by 3. Shamet. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Certain guys just make it look effortless. And Clark, I'm sure you would have a nice list of some of the smoother operators, smoothest scorers in the league now.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the top of it for me. I mean, I love a lot of guys, and there are a number of guys that put up big numbers. But when you talk about uniqueness, size, agility, touch, range, KD is where it stops. Yeah. I mean, there's just been nobody quite like him. George Gervin comes to mind because of a similar build, but the Iceman was 6'7", maybe 6'8". KD is pushing 7 feet tall and just a tad more athletic. I mean, I just don't know if we've got a more lethal, smoother scorer than him. And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
Here's Leonard. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Dishes to Harkless. Shamet hits it from three-point range. 15 points in the game. And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for JaMychal Green, and it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Outside Williams. Leonard kicks to Williams. Harrell, the pass to Williams. Back to Harrell. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Harkless. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harkless has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harrell against McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Caruso. Shoots it. No good off the front iron. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard attacking.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
James checked in for Cook. Here's James. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. So I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup. Yeah, that's just poor decision-making, and he's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat-out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
The pass to Kuzma. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Over Harrell. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
Leonard attacking, and it goes down 2 points. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Williams. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And it's Harrell missing.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Lakers trail by 12. Rondo with it to the middle. And stolen by Harrell.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And that one's good. Leonard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. Now Rondo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. George battles through traffic and lays it in. George has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Inside, it's tipped. Leonard with the steal. George against James. And George, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 16.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Clippers call time here. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Evan?
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 16 to the middle. And James with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Rondo. LeBron against George. And James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
The free throw drops for James.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might go.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound. And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Back to Kuzma from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And George kicks to Zubac. It's George on the wing, covered by LeBron. And it's Harrell at the elbow. Puts it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Williams finds George. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Well, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Rondo gets the bucket.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Zubac the best to George. Over in the corner, Williams. Passes it to Harrell. Down to 5 on the shot clock from about 19 feet. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers trail by 7. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Magruder passes to Harrell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Got a piece of it. And Green gets it to go.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Clippers leading by 7. And here's Beverly. He kicks to George. 13 in this game.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. And Kawhi Leonard with this slam.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Lakers trail by 11. Rondo kicks to Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's now 10 points for Anthony Davis. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. James against George. Pass to Zubac. Over to the wing. Beverly finds Zubac. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A deep three from Leonard. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Here's George. Over James. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
Outside, Green. Trying to get open is Davis. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Williams with a clean look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A quick release. Let's just call him Sweet Lou, pumping it in from deep.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Green dishes to Rondo. Davis kicks to Green. Outside for Rondo. Takes a 3. Outside, Green. Here's LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here is Daniels. Cook, the pass to Dudley. Jacks up a 3, and the miss. So the Clippers with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps up this first game of the NBA preseason. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.